Hey y'all, this is Omnira with the Wild Red Oracle, where in this house we believe that if you're vibing, you're thriving. As always, I hope you're having the most blessed and wonderful of days, nights, weeks, whenever you happen to come across me. I'm a psychic medium and who believes that divination is a tool to communicate the unseen. Essentially, divination in its many forms. You know, you've seen them tarot cards, dominoes, playing cards, dice, bones, what have you. It's basically a language between the diviner and the cosmos and can be used to assist the seeker, which is yourself, in multiple areas of their life. And again, assist you for whatever you happen to be going through. Now, as always, it is meant to empower you, not to create alarm or anxiety or confusion. So, as they always say around here, if it don't apply, let it fly. Okay, because at the end of the day, all I just want to do is provide you with some guidance, and then you can just take it from there and just do however you wish to do. Now, today I had another plan on how I wanted to do this weekly reading, but then something told me, you want to do something else. You want to go ahead and do some tarot and oracle readings on basically what is being hidden from you, what's going on underneath. Because as I mentioned earlier, divination is a tool to communicate the unseen. Well, that's the purpose of this reading today. What is it that you are not seeing? What is being hidden from you? And so if this feels like the right thing for you, then please stick around and I'll be more than happy to open up my channel here and we can go ahead and get started. As always, I do believe that consent is the name of the game. So again, if you continue on, I'm going to assume I have your permission to start channeling and we can go ahead and get started. As usual, currently I'm using the Cosmos Oracle to draw our general energies now, as well as the second edition of the 5-cent tarot. So let's go ahead and get started with the Oracle, okay? Again, we're going to shuffle around on screen for you. And we're just going to get general information on what we get. Oh, look at that flyer. Hold on. I got two. Ooh. We got two. Now, this one, they do not want this one. They do not like that one. Okay. That one also came out in the previous week, though. The Quasar. So here is our general energy, number 14 of Galaxy. Community, diversity, contributions. Now, what a lovely card here. We have, Galaxy, a community of different elements, of different beings, ideas of all kinds. And so perhaps, again, this is just the first oracle, but perhaps what you're not seeing is just how supported you happen to be. Maybe on the first blush, it does look like you might be by yourself, but if you look deeper, you may be able to see that there's actually a community surrounding and holding you, and also the diversity of it. We can't discount the differing life paths, the differing ideas and experiences that may be able to assist you, at this time. So what a beautiful start to our reading today with Galaxy Community. So let's go ahead and put that right here. See anything else? Okay, I believe that is it. I believe that is it. Okay, I'm just centering myself a little bit so we can go ahead and get into the tarot part of this divination reading. So community. I guess there's also something else another note I want to make on Galaxy Community. So again, each galaxy is made up of different stars, different planets, asteroids, comets, other bodies of cosmic wonder. And each community also has an energy of reciprocation, of receptivity, and also giving. So is there anything that you can give? I wonder, is there anything that you can give? Or perhaps there's somebody who's reaching a hand out and you just can't see it. Or maybe you're feeling so anxious and your nervous system is going all which way that it becomes hard to give yourself. Sometimes in order to receive, you do have to give. And the more we give of love, the more we give without any expectation of anything in return, the more joyful our own being becomes. And if the entire community does that, if the entire community bands together and does that, then everything builds and grows, and it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And each community is different. You know, the diversity, each community is different because there's different players in the game. All right. Okay, for real now. For real, we're at the tarot. Okay. For real now, we're at the tarot. All right, so let's see. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What is being hidden? What is the unseen that needs to be made seen for our folks who are watching today? What is the unseen that needs to be unseen? What is being hidden? Okay, here we go. All right, we want 3 up top here. All right. Make sure. Thick, nice sturdy card stock, so I'll make sure I'm not getting 2 here. Oh, we have the Page of Buttons with Endeavor. We have the 5 of Cups with Lamentation. Ooh, I'm gonna need to move my little Tibetan bowl here. Oh, skimmy. Okay. And we have the Emperor with Authority. Let me make sure we're all straight here. All straight here. Bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Needles or the Queen of Swords. Clear of mind. Okay. So that's it for now. Let's take a look here. Okay, what is being hidden? What is unseen? Something's being blocked here. Something's being blocked. A grief from the past. This is not new. This is not new at all. This is something that's deep down in your core. Now, the traditional imagery of the 5 of Cups is usually you'll have a person surrounded by 5 cups, with 5 cups, but they're focused on the spilled cups without noticing that 2 cups still remain. But it looks like something is preventing you from truly stepping into your authority, your authenticity. And again, the Emperor is the masculine energy, but this is a healthy masculine. It's not overly controlled. We don't want to be so controlling. We don't want to try to control everything, because honestly, we can't. The only thing we control is ourselves. The only thing we can control is ourselves. But it looks like here there is something, a regret, a lamentation, something, a grief, something that's preventing you from stepping into here. And it is hard to see, but it's happened in the past, pretty far back. Let's move here. Yep, the Page here. Leaning towards your tweens. Now, I don't know, I might be aging myself here, but there was a term back in the day for tweens that would be before you were teen years, but you were no longer a child. The Page is basically youngest of our suits here. It is the baby of the courts. So something that occurred around here, and not only that, but it's the Pentacles. It is our Earth suit, and it's the physical suit. It was a hope that you had, an endeavor that you wish to do, a childhood dream that was smothered. That was smothered. Do no fault of your own. No fault of your own. Because the thing with kids is, with the uninhibited, they just dream the biggest dreams that you'll ever see. I've had the blessing to be able to work with small children, and I really think it was meant for a reason, because it reminded me of that time. I was like, dang, I used to be like that too. I used to be like that too. You know, I used to have so many ideas, and I would just do them without any kind of fear of, ooh, hey, this is Mojo. Hey, Mojo. Hey, baby, mama's doing the reading. Mama's doing the reading. They're doing the reading, baby. Okay, we can walk around here. And it's like, dang, you know, I used to be like that too. And I didn't care. Like, if it worked out, oh, well, you know, I had the idea. I said, oh, I want to try it. I did it. If it worked out, yay, great. If it didn't, oh, well, next thing. But something happened here that was pretty painful, and it prevented you, or it caused you to start pumping the brakes on that. And unfortunately, that's pretty common nowadays. I just got 11:11 here. And unfortunately, it's pretty common nowadays, something that just happens. And it could be a well-meaning adult, perhaps father. I shouldn't say father. It's a masculine figure. And masculine figure could be grandmama, aunt, mama, uncle, grandfather, father. Could be that, but I'm leaning towards my initial impression is, oh, hey, baby. Something in the past made you pessimistic. It creates some pessimism in you, and I can tell from experience, once that initial hint of pessimism gets in, then it's just like a virus. It just populates. Maybe he was taking a nap. He was napping earlier, and all of a sudden he just wants to visit. He just wants to visit. And now that he's here, his brother's gonna come. They're twins. We wouldn't be able to tell though. He's brown and the other one is orange. So you'll be able to tell they're twins, but yeah, they came from the same mama. Okay. And that's the reason you probably felt stuck lately. You felt stuck. And you're probably like, damn, why I feel so stuck? Something happened back here with an initial ambition of yours, a dream you had. But a well-meaning adult. Oh, here's JoJo. There's a brother. And so there's a well-meaning adult. Maybe says something. Again, it probably didn't have love, but unfortunately, sometimes love is just not enough. Again, we have, if we look back at the community's full of all kinds of folks. And sometimes them folks is good, and unfortunately, sometimes they're not so good. Make your own community. That's what I just got here. The community you came from, perhaps, may not be serving you. May not be serving you very well. And so when that happens, sometimes you just have to find the strength and the courage to forge your own community. Very interesting. Let's get some more tarot. If I can get more along the bottom here, please. Oh, some fell out. I'm not going to take them now. There's a bit too much. So we're just going to... Here we go. Okay, getting some clarifiers for these cards. Okay. All right. It's from the Divine Mother. Okay. Oh, again, another page. Yep, again, initiative. Okay, we had a dream at one point. Had a passion at one point. I hope this is straight. I hope this is straight. It's going to bother me otherwise. Yeah, we're looking straight. Okay. I'm not straight by any means, but at least the camera is. Okay. So, yeah, again, we got another page out here. We got initiative, exploration, discovery. Again, when you are younger, you're the baby in the world. You just want to explore and do all kinds of things. just want to explore and do all kinds of things. Something you wanted to manifest, a dream you want to bring into fruition. Yep, there we go. We have the Ace of Buttons with the Ace of Pentacles. A wonderful ace to get. It is opportunity. It is fertility. It is like that seed, you know, the acorn. That's the source of that big ass oak you see. So much potential. So much potential. And with underneath the Five of Cups, yeah, there was so much potential and it was stifled. And it was stifled. And this could be, and this past incident could be what is creating a bit of a stuck energy right now. And we're looking here at the Emperor. Underneath Emperor, we got the Knight of Needles or the Knight of Swords. And on the back of the deck, we have completion, harmony, the world. Okay. This is advice. This is advice. That's what I got here. Okay. So again, I mean, whatever event that caused you to become pessimistic, that caused you to lose faith. Again, faith is hard. It seems like faith would be something easy, but no, it's actually faith and trust are one of the hardest things that you can try to do as a human being, I believe. But it's asking you to step back into that youthful energy of like when you were younger. You know, step back into that fiery, passionate side of you that wanted to explore, that wanted to discover, that had initiative, you know, that had that pep in your step, you know, and once you get that pep in your step, you do that, and you get off the 5 cups that fell down, and you start looking around and see, oh, I still got these 2 cups. These 2 cups here, they're still up. There's love. It's not everything didn't fall down. You realize that maybe them 2 cups have been there all along. You just couldn't see them. And again, that's just what happens. Sometimes that stuff is just hard to see. It's just hard to see. But again, if you take a moment to think about what 2 cups, okay, what can you do? Because again, it all goes back into control. Again, the ill-dignified emperor is one that is the rules with the iron fist. It is toxic. So it becomes to a point where you have a healthy sense of control. You can't control the people. You can't control the weather. There are many situations you also can't control, but you can control your reactions. You can control yourself. You can work on yourself. You can cultivate your sense of wonder again. You can cultivate your own sense of initiative. You can cultivate your own sense of faith. That's exactly, and I'm saying this from the heart because this is exactly what I had to do. I wouldn't even be doing readings like this if I hadn't decided to really accept my gifts blessed upon me by the Divine Mother. If you read my bio on my YouTube page, you'll get more into that. And some days I still struggle. I struggle as hell. I doubt myself. I struggle myself. But as long as you are having faith and trusting and loving yourself more than giving in to the fears and the doubts, then you're all right. You're right. You're not. I'll go ahead and say it so you can basically release yourself from it. You will never be perfect. I will never be perfect. No human being, past, present, future, in this ocean of time, the shallows and the depths, will be perfect. Not a one. Not a single one. Jesus himself lost his temper at the temple. He was whipping folks in the temple. He was right. He was right to do so. I'm not going to say he wasn't right because he was absolutely right. You know, I think, what was it? Bernie Mac? Oh, may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace, Bernie Mac. It's like, I can't, can't exactly condone the behavior, but I understand, Like even the saints, even they had tempers, you know. There's not a human that was alive, that is not alive, that will ever be not, that will be perfect. So just release yourself from that, detach from that, just let that go. Let it go. You will not. Instead, what you can do, and this is where I want you to take your power back here, okay? Is want to take power back. What you can do is look at these two cups right here. Think about what was that dream? What was that dream that you had? Okay, what was that dream that you had? Okay, don't be afraid of failure. You know, if it feels like, so what? I've had to work to get to this point myself. So what? It was a series of failures is what got me here to this point. Shit, I failed so much. It was almost embarrassing how much I failed. But that's a story for another time. Okay, because look, the opportunity is right here. Underneath these two cups is endless opportunity. You got that little acorn. You got the little acorn. A big ass oak. And oaks, you know, they grow huge and they live for centuries. You got that big ass oak and this tiny little acorn just waiting for you. Just waiting for you. And so I didn't talk about this card much, but let's go ahead and put him into the spotlight here. The Knight of Swords, Knight of Needles, shown by the Road Runner. And it's very apt. The Knight of Swords is, honestly, to me, the fastest motherfucker. Ooh, is that, ooh, was that, I don't know if I should censor myself for YouTube. He's the fastest MFer in the freaking deck. He is a go. He is the air of air. He is a go. Look, unstoppable. Focus. Courage. Have that courage. Just start. Don't overanalyze. I'm good at this too. No analysis by paralysis. Identify something. Take this cup here. It's like, okay, we got cup number 1. Okay, take it, go. Take it, go. And see what comes up. And if you fail, quote, fail, you learn something. 2211. You learn something from that. And you never would have learned something. You never would have been able to move forward if you didn't take the initial step. So again, so much easier to say, so easy to say and hard to do. But again, it's no one is perfect and it's a process. If you take more steps forward than you do back, then hey, you progressed. You absolutely progressed. And underneath it all is we have the world here. And if you notice, look at the world. Look at that cup here. Oh, look at that cup. The world is the last of the journey. Well, in a typical deck, this deck actually has more major arcana after the world. But traditionally, this is the completion. This is the finale. And you see this cup? Look at this cup. Woo, look at this cup. Look at this cup. Look at this cup. Look at this cup. What you doing? What you doing? So basically, what is being hidden from you is yourself. You have been hiding yourself, and you've been doing it a while. That's what I just got. You've been doing it a long ass time, and again, I say this from experience, from a long ass time, because I used to be ashamed, you know, the fact, you know, that I used to think I was crazy, that I would hear things in my head. I used to see things too when I was a kid, but I don't want to talk about that. I don't see things anymore, and I think that's honestly for my own protection at this point. But you just take this one cup and you just go for it. See where it leads you. See where it leads you. Trust yourself. Have faith. See where it leads you, and you be on your shit, and you be here. You be here. Oh, I hope you're not afraid of snakes. If you're afraid of snakes, I do apologize. I love snakes. But triumph, harmony. Harmony. But again, I think the main thing is it goes back to the galaxy, the community. The community is us, and we are the community. We are an essential part of the community. And so sometimes the community can be a source of pain. It can be a source of hurt. And yet, if we have the courage and if we work at it, we can create our own community where people that vibe with you help uplift you. And you'll be unstoppable. You'll be in your authentic, your power, authority. But you're going to have to take a little bit of time. Take a little bit of time to really identify. What was it that made you doubt yourself? Because again, it says here, there's something that made you doubt yourself. And I don't think you realize it. I really don't think you realize it. Because it popped up right in the middle here. Yeah. Again, with two youthful energies. So youthful. Something made you doubt yourself. It's time for you to step into this role. Perhaps whoever this person was to you, that authority figure, perhaps they failed you. But now it's time for you to step up and move into that yourself. Remember, just keep your focus. And remember, you got a little acorn there that's open to all kinds of possibilities. Okay. I'm thinking that's it. So we're going to end off on one final thing. We got the tea leaf oracle. Love this thing. Came with little bags so I could just toss it around, just shuffle it around. And we get 3 little oracles just to round us off for today. And again, although this is the fastest MFer in the tarot deck, in my opinion, it doesn't mean you got to go. Well, to me, it's all about balance. While you should absolutely take care of his courage, and when you hit onto what you feel that you can go 100% on, then go ahead and do that. But take your time with this too. Take your time with this, and then once we're sure about this cup, go for it. Go for it. Because again, if you do, you'll get right to where you need to go. All right. Yes, okay. And we are going to open this sucker up. I hope I can. Oh, having technical difficulties. Okay, bam. Here we go. All right. 1. Oh, we have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Again, what did I say earlier about community? My advice again there was, even though it's difficult, if you're able to give without expectation of receiving, then you'll be able to receive yourself. So giving and receiving, it's all by the reciprocity. All by reciprocity, okay? All right, next, we have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah, have fun with this. Have fun with this. Okay? It's easy, to focus on this part, but you still got these left. Go on out. Matter of fact, before you do all this, have yourself a good on time. Just treat yourself. I give you permission. Treat yourself. Yep, go out and have some fun. And look at this. You guys got a diamond. We got the grapes. One last one. Let's get one last good one. Oh, Divine Mother, thank you so much for blessing us today with your grace and providing me the discernment that I needed to provide these messages to the seeker. Yep. And now we have angel. Angel. Wonderful. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and hold this up so you can take a real good look at this. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Exactly. You probably been, hey, JoJo. You've probably been through it, but if you have faith and if you're just get just a little bit of bravery, no one's expecting you to be totally fearless. Again, we're all human. But if you can have just enough faith, just enough courage just to move forward, you'll be all right. Okay, and that is it for me today. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. It means the world. I do hope that I've been able to serve you well today. Again, like, share, and subscribe with some other folks who believe that, who you think will vibe well with me. I hope I vibed well with you today. And that is it for me. Please have a happy and blessed day, week, night, month, year, whenever I happen to see you again. All right, take care now. Have a good one. Peace out. Hey, hey baby.